What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to wrap up the Gauntlet series for the Soundcore Space A40s. Their final opponent will be the Samsung Galaxy Buds2 Pro. This should be a good finale episode. So, without further ado, let's get to it. All right, we are back in. We've got the Soundcore Space A40s. We also have the Galaxy Buds 2 Pros. Let's go ahead and talk price. For the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro, they come in at $229.99. You can get these on Amazon as well as Samsung's website, and I'm not sure, but you may still be able to get them at 155 or 149.99 with a qualified trade-in. uh, I think that's still going on. So what I'll do, as always, I'll leave links in the description so you can take advantage of these prices. All right, let's go ahead and talk specs. We'll start off with the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro. They are rocking Bluetooth 5.3. The codecs supported are AAC and SBC. They do have, excuse me, active noise canceling technology. And if you talk about battery life, the earbuds themselves, you can get up to 5 hours with ANC on, 8 hours with ANC off. With the case included, you can get up to 18 hours with ANC on, up to 29 hours with ANC off. The case does support quick charge. 5 minutes would get you an hour of playback time, and the case is wireless. You can charge it wirelessly. All right, and then of course, as far as water resistance, the earbuds are rated at IPX7. And when we talk about special features, they do have a auto switch uh, technology or feature. Basically, if you it mainly it's like a Apple's version of their switching. How if they got to be within the Galaxy ecosystem in order for it to work. Like if you're switching from a tablet to a phone to a Samsung laptop, it all works in all works together within their ecosystem. Um, if you have like an outside Android device, then you won't be able to take advantage of that feature. So it's good for they taking cues from Apple, which I personally am not a fan of. Whereas the main features you have to buy things, purchase their products within the ecosystem in order to take advantage of it. I'm not a fan of that, but it is the time. It is the way they're going about things. All right, so moving on, you talk about the Space A40s. They have Bluetooth 5.2. Their codec support is AAC, SBC, and LDAC. They do also have an adaptive noise canceling system, which they say reduces up to 98% of ambient sound. I had to admit, it is very impressive, that noise canceling system that they have in here. As far as battery life, the earbuds, they'll get you up to 10 hours of playback time. When you combine the case, you can get up to 50 hours of playback time. They do support quick charge. 10 minutes to get you 4 hours of playback on the earbuds, and the case you can wirelessly charge. Okay, as far as water resistance, the earbuds are rated at IPX4. And as far as special features go, they do support multi-point pairing and connecting. So you can connect to any two devices uh, at one time with these earbuds. All right, so both of these are feature packed earbuds. Let's continue. All right, we're back in. We're gonna go ahead and take each of one of these out, so we can take a look at them and see we compare their aesthetic. As you can see, both of them went with almost like a uh, teardrop shape. The cues from the Pixel, excuse me, the Pixel. Listen at me. The Galaxy Buds 2 Pro, they take cues from the Galaxy Buds earbud combination of the Galaxy Buds and the Galaxy Buds Pro earbuds. They take some cues from both of them and put them together for these guys. Again, like a nice little ergonomic teardrop shape, very small. I think even with the size, I think the Soundcore earbuds are just a little bit smaller than they are, but still, this very nice and light in the ear. Um, and I do like the contrast coloring with the I guess a graphite with the black over the speaker and everything like that. I do like that. If we switching over to the Space A40, again, a very small ergonomic earbud. They got the gloss black with the matte gray, and then of course the gloss emblem right here on the touchpad. One of the smallest earbuds I have that packs, and it packs quite a wallop uh, as far as battery life. And they recently got an update that took care of the bass issue that they had out right out of the box. Big shout out to Soundcore to get that out to us real quick so that we can go ahead and enjoy these earbuds. All right, so let me go ahead and grab my phone and we're going to show you pictures of how they look in the air. Let me go ahead and go into some photos here. Let's see what we got. All right, here we'll drop in. This is the Space A40s. This is how they look in the air. Let me zoom in a little bit more. They do have a good secure fit. They don't take up the entire ear well, but they're very light, very discreet, very comfortable earbuds. I've used these all day at work. Um, just a very good feel. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Buds 2 Pro, and that's how they look in the air. Again, doesn't take up a lot of the air well, but does have a nice secure fit in there. Very discreet. Again, another one of them, another very light earbud. You can use these all day and not have to worry about ear fatigue or anything of that nature or any type of pressure um, because of this seal. All right, so what we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and get these paired up and we'll walk through their apps. So stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. We've got the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro already paired up. So let's go ahead and jump into the Galaxy Wearables app. Let me switch over. We got my watch up. Let's go ahead and connect to the earbuds. There we go. All right. Now, as you can see, you got a picture of the earbuds. You got the name of the earbuds beneath it. And then, of course, underneath, you got a icon for the earbuds, the left and right label, and then the battery percentage. Okay. Moving down, you have your sound, your noise controls. You got active noise canceling, you got off, and you got ambient sound. Here, let me fix this camera real fast so that way you get a better look here. Let's see what we got. Let's see if we can do this a little bit better. All right, there we go. All right, so now you've got again noise canceling. You got active noise canceling off in the ambient mode. Right now, I do not have them in my ear, so they're set to off. Okay, so moving on, you got your voice detect. Basically, what that is similar to Sony Speak to Chat, where if you so when you start talking, it will hear you talk, and then your audio will either pause or it will lower, so that way you can hold your conversation, and then when you're done, after so many seconds, it'll resume back. It'll return back to its original volume level. All right, then of course you got your touch controls. If you turn that on, you can tap in. You can turn off the touch controls and certain individual touch controls. The on off here will turn it completely off, but then you can go in here and turn off specific ones. And the only ones you can actually make changes to is the touch and hold feature for both earbuds. Those are the only ones you can change. Everything else is stock default. You cannot change them at all, which I don't like, but it is what it is. All right. Then of course you got your earbud settings. If you tap on that, you can go in. You got your equalizer. Now you don't actually have a graphic equalizer where you can mess with, as you can see, but you do have presets that you can go through. Right now, I have it set to normal for the sound test. And then, of course, you got others: bass boost, soft, dynamic, clear, treble boost. All right, moving on, you got your earbud fit test. You put the earbuds in, run that test, and make sure you got the correct seal. If not, you go ahead and make adjustments as far as ear tips. And of course, you got where you can read notifications out loud. Like if you get email or text messages, it can read them to you. You can use the ambient sound. You can select to use ambient sound during calls. I have that turned on so that way you're not yelling into doesn't feel like you're yelling at the person on the other end of the phone. Got your in-ear detection for calls. I have that turned on so that way uh it will detect if you have the earbuds in and you can take them out and everything like that, and it will resort back to the phone. All right, seamless earbud connection. This is for when you have multiple Galaxy devices. This is their version of multi-point pairing. And like I said in the beginning with the specs, uh, if you have like a phone and you using the SA Ultra tablet and you want to switch between them two, you would use you would have this turned on and be able to switch between them two seamlessly. Unfortunately, it's only for the Galaxy Buds products, products rather. Okay, you got your neck stretch reminder. Basically, allows you it detects how long you hold your neck in a certain position, and it'll tell you, hey, you need to stretch your neck. So it'll give you that warning. You can go ahead and take and move your neck, a little exercise, get a little relief. That's a good option to have. Then of course you got Inside Labs down here. Double tap. You can use double tap the earbud edge. But basically, when you're using the earbuds, you can tap the edge of it as opposed to right on top. That way, it doesn't feel like you're pushing the earbud into your ear, but it'll allow you to utilize those functions. Utilize your functions just by touching the edge of the earbud. And of course, you got your reset options and you got your accessibility for those with hearing that have hearing or hearing impaired. You can go ahead and make adjustments there. Then you can check. You also have software updates and about the earbuds. And of course, excuse me. Let me make sure I didn't forget anything. Oh yeah, you can go find my earbuds. Basically, if you lose one, you will go ahead and tap on that, and it will create an audible sound through the earbuds so you can locate them. Then, of course, you've got your tips and user manual there also, and um, just some tips and stuff, frequently asked questions and things like that, and of course, your new user manual. All right, and that is a quick walkthrough for the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro. What we're going to do is we'll go ahead and get this switched out and we'll take a walk through the Soundcore app. So stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. We got the Space A40s already paired up. So let's go ahead and jump into their app. All right, as you can see, you got a picture of the earbuds, you got the name of the earbuds, and of course, you got the battery levels for each earbud down here below it. Down below, you got your ambient sounds or your ambient sound controls. You got noise canceling, normal, and transparency mode. Of course, with transparent noise canceling, excuse me, you got different types of modes you can select. I have mine set to manual, where you have the dial here where you can go ahead and change it to how strong or how weak you want your active noise canceling. Then of course you got adaptive where it will do it for you. And of course we go into transparency mode. You also have modes there. You tap on that, you have fully transparent and where it focuses on voices. So I have mine set to voices on there. So we'll take it back to noise canceling. Of course, you got your controls. Here you can control double or single, double, and tap and hold for 2 seconds. Of course, you can turn it off altogether, and then you can select what options you want for your left earbud or your right earbud. Okay, so I'm thinking, well, no, that's another set. I'm got these confused with a different set. All right, so moving on, you got your Hear ID. You can go ahead and take the Hear ID test, and it will set up a hearing profile for you that you can utilize when listening to your earbuds. You can turn that off and on. I have it turned off because I don't want that to take precedence when it comes to the sound test. All right, and then of course, then you got your sound effects. You can go with your Hear ID option that we just talked about. Then you got your signature, your signature sounds or your default sounds. You can tap on that. It will take you into different types of presets for you, and there's a lot here. That's one thing I love about Soundcore. They got a lot of options when it comes to presets. Something's bound to work for you. Then, of course, you got custom. You go and check on that and tap it again. Then you have a full graphic equalizer that you can create your own preset with. I have it set there to custom. I have it set to 0, so that way that doesn't play a part when we're doing the sound test. All right. Then, of course, if you go up here to the gear here in the upper left, or excuse me, upper right corner, you got your sound mode. Here's where you can select if you want to use LDAC. If you have a device that you're using that has LDAC, you can go ahead and select that. And if you just have a regular phone like mine, then you can go ahead and select the audio connection quality. Of course, you got your touch tone you can turn off and on. Wind noise reduction you can turn off and on. Also have those both on. You got gaming mode. Now, if you want to use these for gaming, you can turn that on. I usually have that off. You got your fit test so that you know if you got the best fit as far as your ear tips. And you got your device list, and you tap on that. And here you can turn on your multi-point functionality. They call it dual device connection. Same thing. And of course, you got your list of devices. As you can see, I'm paired to my phone and my Tab S8 Ultra. But then I got all these other ones in the history that I could switch back from, including my laptop. All right. So then, of course, after that, you got your auto power off. I got that set for 30 minutes. That way, if there's any activity for more than 30 minutes, it will turn off, save battery life. You've got your firmware update, find device, same thing, lose the earbud, you can utilize that to find it. Then you got your help and your quick start guide. And that is a quick walkthrough of the Soundcore app for the Space A40s. What we're going to do next is we'll have a mic test, then follow that with the sound test, and then my final thoughts. So stay strapped in.
This is a mic test with the Galaxy Buds2 Pro in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Galaxy Buds2 Pro in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Galaxy Buds2 Pro in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Galaxy Buds2 Pro in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Soundcore Space A40 in a semi-quiet location. This is a mic test with the Soundcore Space A40 in a semi-quiet location. This is a mic test with the Soundcore Space A40 in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Soundcore Space A40 in a crowded location.
All right, we're back in. We got the Galaxy Buds 2 Pros all paired up. Let's go ahead and jump into some music. First up, we're gonna go in and we're gonna do some Hall of Notes. Let's go, let's get it. All right. Got a volume. So where I like it. All right. Yeah, right there. All right, here we go. All right, you're getting a good sound. More more treble and mid heavy. But the vocals are good. But it's a good sound. They sound really good here. And I like. Hold on, I gotta get my joint in. All right, I had to do that one time. I like that song. All right, you got good the mids and treble. This was one of those type of songs where those were more prominent than the bass. You did get the kick drum. You did get good musical sound separation from the instruments. Uh it could have been a little bit more cleaner in my opinion. Again, this is on normal, no EQ settings whatsoever, but it was a good sound. It was a good sound, you know. I'm thinking to get that actual song was aimed to where it was more treble and mid heavy as opposed to getting a more bass heavy. So speaking of bass heavy, we will go ahead and jump over to Run's house. Let's get it. All right, here we go. All right. All right, you got good bass. That is good. It's real it's good bass. Again, vocals are clear. And yeah, and that shift from left to right earbud, it's fantastic. I love that. I love that. And now okay, you get that. You can hear that. That's very nice. I like that detail, and it's not it's not smothered by the bass or the vocals. So I like that. Yeah, I like the fact that that's not again not smothered, not overpowered by the bass or the vocals. That so everything was separated nicely. Uh, I like the way that sounded on there. The bass was good. It wasn't as punchy as I would hoped, but it's a good sound. It's a good sounding bass in that song there. All right, so let's go ahead and jump on to our instrumental. We'll go Kenny G. Let's get it. All right, starting off warm. I like that, and it's a you okay. You got okay separation from your background instruments. You got your guitar, not excuse me, your drums. You got your keyboard, and now here comes the lead saxophone. Sounds good. It's a very nice sound. It's a great song. I love this song. And I'm listening in for the background. See if we get some sound separation there from the instruments in the back, and we are getting that for sure. Just a great sound. I really like it. It was just a good sound. Um, this one was a little warmer from the beginning. Nice balance. It just sound really. It sound real good. It just sound really good. All right, so I'm gonna save my overall impressions to the end. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna get these swapped out, and we're gonna have the Space A40s run through the sound test. So stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. We got the Space A40s already paired up. So let's go ahead and jump into some music. First up, Hall and Notes. Let's get it. Let's get up to our volume level. All right, we're there. Okay. Now, again, more treble and mids heavy. You got good vocals. You got good instrumental separation. It's a it's a good sound. It's a good sound. And okay, and then you got the background vocals. Everything sounds clean. A little bit clearer than more clear than the Buds 2 Pro, but not by much. Oh, hold on. Okay. All right, I had to get that in. All right. Really good. Nice clean vocals and everything. Another good sounding earbud. Let's go ahead and move on to our next song, which is Run's House. Let's get it. Here we go. All right. Okay. Woo. All right. Now the bass is much better than it was when it initially came out. They got that update, and now the bass is better. Naturally, I would give that to the Buds 2 Pro, but they do sound good still. All right. Vocals are nice and clean. It does have that shift though, so I really like that. And that's one of the reasons. Another reason why I like using this song as a test to see if they take that detail. And okay, and you got that. You can hear that too. They got that going on too. So they got the detailing in. The vocals was nice and clean. The bass, although not as punchy, in my opinion, naturally as Buds 2 Pro, but still better than it was originally, and I will take that. And again, just a really another nice sounding song, something that you can rock to for sure. Um, when you're when you're working out, or if you're just hanging out and everything. Just really nice sound. Let's go ahead and hit 10G and see how it sounds here. Now now the bass here, um and just a warm sound. It's not even the bass, it's coming off the keyboard, but it's so warm and it's nice. I like that. It's almost comparable to uh well, actually comparable to the Buds 2 Pro in that aspect. Again, okay, you got good separation of instruments. However, the lead saxophone isn't isn't as loud as it is, or more prominent than it was on the Buds 2 Pro. But still a really good sound. Nice and nice, clean, very enjoyable. It's a just a another just another great sound. Um Again, just some things that it lacked in comparison, but still good. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get this all cleaned up, then I'll come back with my final thoughts. So stay strapped in. All right, we are back in the finale of the Gauntlet series for the Soundcore Space A40s. Their final battle is up against the Samsung Galaxy Buds2 Pro, and I have to say, these they're they're similar in some ways, different in others. Uh, and just one more thing, full disclosure. I used to have the silicone ear tip, or not I'm sorry, the comply foam tips on here. I went ahead and switched them out, uh, and went back to the silicone ear tips. So that way, it could be a more fair competition. Um, from fair comparison when comparing earbuds that do not have the comply foam tips with them. Naturally, when you buy these, they do not come with comply foam tips. I just happen to have some from my Galaxy Buds Pros, and I went ahead and put them on there, and I utilized them. So for now, they have the silicone tips, and just wanted to put that out there as full disclosure. All right, now as far as these two head to head, they were similar in some aspects, different in others. Um, and then, like I said, depending on the genre, um, they shine in some aspects and didn't in others. But overall sound and everything, overall sound, uh, naturally overall sound, I think I would have to. Mm, this is going to be a tough one because they both have pluses and minuses, and excuse me, overall sound. I think I would have to go with my pick for in this Gauntlet series for the best overall sound that I will go with on a day to day. If I had to choose between the two, it would have to be the Space A40s because they have the actual EQ where I can fine tune how I want it. Now, granted, these sound naturally. These have in some genres these have a more louder sound. The volume is good, but they sound louder in some genres. And naturally the bass is nice on these. The bass it punches on these. However, I'm gonna go with the Space A40s mainly because of their graphic equalizer, so they have the potential to be even better than the Space A40s when it comes to sound with the graphic equalizer and everything. Now, naturally, like I said, the Pixel Buds 2 naturally sound have a better sound when it comes to bass and everything. They have a better sound than the Space A40s naturally. Um, but the fact that I can make my adjustments and make these sound better than the Galaxy Buds 2 Pros leads me more towards to wanting to utilize these guys more often than uh than these. Now, granted, they're great earbuds. The Galaxy Buds 2 Pro, I plan on keeping these. I utilize these with my my Tab S8 Ultra. I use when I usually have that out, I'm usually rocking these with it because of the features that it offers with the Galaxy ecosystem that I cannot utilize without with all my other stuff. Oh, and I just picked up the Watch 5 Pro, so all that ties together. And but but that's the reason why they'll stay in my rotation long term. As far as the Space A40s, they get the nod tonight on in this the finale. I uh I really do like these, and for 99 bucks you cannot beat this. I keep harping back on the fact that these are at 99 bucks. These are impressive. All right. And they give you pack with features and everything for 99 bucks. So again, $99. All right. So with that being said, this brings this Gauntlet series to a wrap. Um the Space A40s get the nod on the finale. Big ups to the Galaxy Buds 2 Pros. They are definitely contenders. Great sound, good bass. I just don't. I'm not even gonna harp on the ecosystem thing, but good sound, good bass. I would recommend these to anybody who's in the Galaxy ecosystem, and they need a pair of earbuds. I would definitely point them in that direction. All right. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to subscribe and join me on this journey, I got uh I got other earbuds coming up. I got to do Gauntlet tests. I already did the unboxing for the Bose Quiet Comfort 2s and my little rant I had going on there. Much warranted, by the way. They'll be going through a Gauntlet series here shortly. I'm starting out a new series called the ANC Challenge. Shout out to I think it was was that John Wick. Shout out to him for bringing that idea to the forefront. I'm going to keep running with that because I think that's a very good idea, and we're going to put up different earbuds with ANC and see who has the best technology in their earbuds. Again, if if you want to join me on this journey, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that way you're notified when these videos drop. Hit the like button, share these videos with friends and family if they're interested in or they're interested in looking at getting into the buying headphones and they don't know they want some outside opinions on as to which ones they like or which ones they should recommend, which ones be recommended to them. Share this video with them. Share all my videos with them. Um, that way they'll be in the know. All right. So with that being said, thanks for coming out, checking out your boy, and I will see you on the next one. Space A40s get the win to wrap it up. Peace.